Word power made easy. Session 13. Origins of scientist names, part 2. Let's start this out. Today we have 6 sections, so this might take 5 minutes or so. Or maybe 3, but I want to go for 3 because I got something here. Let's start off with number 1, cutting in and out. Here we technically have 2 roots, ek and tome. Well, technically you could call it tomi, as most of these have tomi at the end, but basically it's from the Greek words ek and tome. Ek is like ec in the roots, but for the Greek word it's ek. Ek, that's where it's based from. And tome means cut. Ek means, well, out. So ektome basically means cut out. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to cut out your tonsils. That's for like surgery reasons, of course. That you get tonsillectomy. And for your appendix, appendectomy. For your breast, mastectomy. Yeah. And for the uterus, hysterectomy. That's, yeah, a bunch of words that you're going to need to know if you want to be a medical examiner or something like that. Of course, these aren't the only ways. These aren't the only roots that cut people up. Apparently, there's also the word ah. This is where more cuts section 2 actually come in. Ah, when added to a root, basically makes the opposite meaning of the root. Like, atom is an indivisible thing, which is basically what an atom is. But then we later found out we can divide an atom. And then we found out we can't divide quarks. Nah! Alright, so Anna, you might, Anna, A-N-A, means up. And that's just one of the meanings for Anna. And anatomy means cutting up a living thing. And dika means two, at least in like Greek. And dichotomy basically means cut in two. Just like Vision did in like What If, when Thanos came and did the most stupid thing, confronted Vision. And dichotomous is just the adjective, and dichotomize is the verb version of dichotomy. And remember, split in two. Third one is love and words. Now you might remember logos. Logos, we taught you, meant science and knowledge and learning. Well, there's a different meaning to that logos too. It also means words, speech. Of course, it still means science. It doesn't mean that that was wrong. But hey, that's still a go. In fact, this is where lots of things actually come in, like philology, logically, philosophy, those kinds of things. Also, philosophy more in like the 4th section. More love. Now, this is love is pretty different. Feline basically means love. So, love, Aphrodite, whatever. But here, I'm just going to talk about phil. Now, you can add phil to other little suffixes, like anthropy, like mankind, to get, like, let me add phil to anthropy, and you get philanthropy. And that's where you get the love of mankind. And if you're a philanthropic, then that means you're a philanthropist. Next, we have Philadelphia. Now, wait, Philadelphia is the city name, you say. Well, let's dissect it a bit, okay? If you look at the meaning of Philadelphia, then it basically means city of brotherly love. Ooh, nice. Next, we have philosophy, where it is the love of wisdom. Yes! Do you like philosophy? No, I'm a cat. I do not like philosophy. I only like sleeping. And that's basically where all this actually comes in. Philosophy basically means, like the Sophia part means wisdom, and the philo part basically means love. So the love of wisdom. That's pretty important, eh? Our 5th one is words and how they affect people. Well, this is where the semantics come in. Google that up yourself. And semantics, also, it basically means it is. Also, it has an S at the end. It's a singular. Keep that in mind. This is the only subject that actually goes into this. That's allowed to do this. Next, we have 6. Last section. How people live. How people live. How people live. I am Claude the Scientist. I'm interested in people living. Alright, so here we have socio. Hey, what are you looking at? Socio. And socio is basically means socializing, like your community group. Like, it's based on the Latin word socius, which basically means companion. Get one here? Oh, that you can actually create lots of things, like sociology, sociologist, socialize, society, sociable, antisocial, and asociable. You can go now. So hopefully that gave you a little idea on what these roots are, and hopefully in the next video, when we talk about session 14 and next things, then I guess, well, I'll just talk to you guys there. One meme before you go. A sociologist, a scientist who locks two people in a room and sees their interactions. Awkward, right? Yeah. Bye guys. Peace.